What do you got?
Well, I ended up writing a song about heartbreak. It's about as personal as you can get.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
This is really pretty. Shut up, please. I'm trying to focus.
Would it be alright if we tried again? I'll hold you tight again. We'll be alright again.
Wow, you actually did the assignment. Please shut up.
I wanna be right by your side again. Watch Nick at night again. And chill with Aunt Vivian.
Did you say Aunt Vivian?
Well, West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days.
No.
I'm chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball outside of the school.
Hey, no, you can't say that. Okay, that's not your song. That's the theme song to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I know. I just really missed the show. That's my heartbreak. What?
Hillary and Carlton and Aunt Vivian, I wish that you all were together again. So throw out the DJ, let Jeffrey unpack. I long for the day when the Fresh Prince is back. Where is Will?
What do you mean? He's still around.
Where is Will?
He's a movie star, dude.
Where is Will?
He even has a YouTube channel.
Where is Will?
Come on, hoodie guy. Is that really what this song is about? What? Your heartbreak is about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? It was the best show on television, Teach. You can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, but there hasn't been a new episode since 1996. I know. And nothing breaks my heart more. Oh my god.
Do you remember that one time when Will's dad returned and Will was so happy, but then he got burned?
And Uncle Phil came down from heaven above and showed Will the meaning of fatherly love.
I remember.
Uncle Phil,
That episode was heartbreaking.
Uncle Phil,
I see what you mean now.
Uncle Phil, Uncle Phil.
Good job on the song. Your assignment for next week is going to be a little bit of Mozart. So, sounds good, Teach.
Full credit to Daniel Thrasher for that. Oh my god. I just watched that video, guys, and well, not just, but I've been watching that video for a while, and then I looked it up on Ultimate Guitar, and I was like, this is playable? That's pretty much it. Stream will start in a couple of minutes.
DoorDash.
Oops, sorry, wasn't paying attention. Alright, guys, welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We are finally at the class trial. It took 6 episodes and each episode is an hour. That's insane. This game has so much content in it. I know it's a visual novel and everything, but damn. 6 episodes, 6 hours? Okay, well, 5 hours to get to the first trial? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Straight back in. We ain't wasting any time because I want to make sure that I get this done within like an hour or two. Because, oh man, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find out. We're gonna well, we already did our investigation, but here we are. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal details of Makoto's crime. So you are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Well, Sayaka doesn't know it, am I right? Sorry, guys. But then who is the killer? Who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Oh god, not a good one.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all
There's a
your
courtroom?
fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Oh boy. Yo, Taka, you don't believe with me, right? Relax, I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Yoko? Dot. Let's get started. Owie?
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Leon, my boy, you don't believe with me, right? Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Byakuya? Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Okay, so no one's... It's either they're with me or they're just completely kind of 50-50. Or they don't really care, but they're just impartial.
Impossible.
Yeah, we really gotta go through this class trial thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now is the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it, but that was in your head, so you didn't say anything. Oh, let's go.
Well,
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea. Dot.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I've said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally slipped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh, that's cool art. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time is finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Oh man. You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It looks nothing like a real courtroom. It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Yeah, that's more accurate. Shit. Not even close. Okay. Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Oh, that's cool. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. They were set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. That seems like a ton of standing. I don't know what you see. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. How much more deadly can we get, people? A deadly average. A deadly class trial. We can get more deadly than that. That's what I'm saying. Do you want to save? Yeah, sure, I'll save. Yeah, sure, why not? Retrial prep. Open e-handbook. Do I need any of this? These bullets, all the evidence I collected. Monokuma file, struggle, replica sword sheath. I think I remember most things that was broken, difficult to open. There were nameplates on the doors. Nameplates on the doors have been switched. Kitchen knife is disappearing. Aoi knows I wasn't there in the kitchen. Incinerator was activated. Trash duty, it was Hifumi, I believe. Was Hifumi on trash duty? It was Hifumi or Taka, but either way, they couldn't open the gate. Burnt shirt piece, shattered crystal ball. Okay, that's all the evidence we have. 18, damn. Presents. Yeah, let me view that before the class trial. Set skills, what? Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate in the Hangman's Gambit. Cost 2 SP. Robot jock. Wait, how did I get these? Oh, I had to like talk to people, right? I think that was it. What is this? Increases your truth bullet rate of fire. Effective during the non-stop debate in the bullet time final strike. I don't know what any of these things are, so I'm gonna have to. Melodious force increases damage to the opponent when the statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight into it because I have no idea what this stuff is.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Dude, that's so cool that we get so... Oh, I feel so bad for the voice actors. Voicing all of this in that voice that they have to do, or like whatever. Even talking for that long and having so many lines and having to do them over and over again. Oh, man.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Yeah, because that'll work.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Thanks, Mondo.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Sure. No one...
What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Yeah, just because they died. A minor inconvenience.
Friendship penetrates?
Fumi, stop it. You're getting like Makoto level creepy.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Oh yeah.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Liar.
Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
I don't believe any of that.
To get started. First
there
up
gonna be
is the
16
case
students?
summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Okay, for a case summary, okay. It's about to begin, the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Just because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate about the game, would you like to hear more? I don't know what that means. I think guessing each class child, okay. Discussions, characters speak after one another without pause, okay. Need to unearth any lies. Oh, yeah, I remember this. I've seen a video of this. Right, okay. Use mouse to aim. Fire with the left mouse button. Okay. Place close attention to each character statement. Use the truth pulse to blast their own. Notice if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. Please be careful. Okay. Press escape key. During these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Got this. We're good. Oh. The room's spinning. Evidence of a struggle. Okay, easy. Oh, this music though.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Thanks, Taka.
Yeah, you know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yes.
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Can I shoot this?
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Oh, bam!
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's so cool. The voice actors.
Just a second,
So bad.
Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Yeah, try to remember,
With the way
Chihiro.
things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Chihiro, you're turning into Makoto. You're not that dumb. Come on, I know you. I know
Between
you.
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So
There you
you're
go.
saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Nope.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
It shouldn't, Yakia, but here we are.
Sorry.
Sorry, Chihiro.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
no.
what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
See, my voice sounds exactly like her. I think my impression's actually pretty good.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because it is a real trial. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. A massive knife launched in her stomach? What? Kitchen knife set, okay. I thought that was just obvious.
So what was used to kill her?
I don't know what was used to kill her.
Sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without
Some?
a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
It's a kitchen knife. Oh,
the
so
killer used
annoying.
some random knife they
No,
had.
not just any random knife.
No, that's wrong.
No, it's wrong. Ooh, under 15 seconds.
No.
See that? I mean,
I
it's
do think it
third
was a
game,
knife,
so-
but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Exactly, Sakura.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sorta? What do you mean? These statements. Oh my god. Even the last episode. Oh yeah, did you use a contact? Oh my god.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, you look closely. You can
Okay,
just tell.
so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Well, technically.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Wait, what's his name? Hold up. Why am I forgetting now? What's his name? What? How many? This completely slipped my mind. Something Hagakure. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-self debates, which like, yeah, more. I think I'm good. I think I got this. Oh, so good. Alright, let's count. Yep. How would I get kitchen
So I guess
knife?
there's
Is the
no
question.
question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
Where does that get us? Leon, you're my boy. How are you gonna abandon the main character like that?
You did it in secret. When nobody was in the
Bam!
dining hall.
That's just
No, it's wrong.
Don't even try that with me.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Thanks, Hina. Appreciate the backup.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea, I went back to the kitchen to wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying that the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
Wait, what? But you didn't see anyone else. How is that get? Yeah, this is clear, you.
So?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
No, but if you didn't see anyone else, how does that clear me?
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
What about this, Toko?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
How dare you?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Yeah, I guess I know
Speaking
benefit.
of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become
I'd like
blackened?
to ask the bear.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Yeah.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
That's true, but at the same time, wouldn't you want to clarify that?
Good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
No, okay.
Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife.
Okay.
So I'm not the killer.
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
so then, who did take the knife?
Hina, did you see
Hina
anyone
seems
else?
the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh,
That's right.
Sakura.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Why didn't you mention that?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Was he about to say a boy or a girl? Sakura's me. Right. He looks so nervous. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Hey, what?
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school
Nope.
regulations?
Just gotta be in a dorm.
We're not
a
allowed to
dorm.
sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so
That's right.
I don't think
Which
that's a
ties
problem.
into me and Sayaka. How about
There's
that?
a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? it's unwholesome.
Sakura.
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
And who was
Why
that?
didn't you say so in the first place?
Thank you. Man, Byakuya, me and him on the same page. Why didn't she say Sakura was with her in the first place when I was talking to her? Why didn't she mention that someone else came in? Oh,
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Jinka? Somebody who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka.
Oh, Sayaka.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka. Kuma?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the
Oh.
only possibility.
Oh.
And
so the
thinking
plot
back on
thickens.
it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most lucky,
The person who took the knife was the victim herself.
Interesting.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, Makoto's back in the... What's the term? Mud? I don't know. You know.
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
It's no, Makoto. It's no, that's wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction?
Fumi keeps jumping to conclusions, man. He's gotta chill.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Man, we need the Chad voice back. You possess the most terrifying talent. I see that you haven't been in the dining hall during that night. I want that voice back. Please do it during the class chat. I want to see the voice actor, I want to hear the voice actor do it. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's
Hold
gonna
on.
die.
It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
I agree.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No? What? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. I've seen this before as well, so I don't need to go through it. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. If we can figure out what that something is. Uh-oh. Wait, what was missing? Was there something that I had? Oh, hair. Where did I miss? Oh, no,
I understand. That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Does that count as a thing?
So, the
Is
culprit
there multiple
removed some
things?
evidence?
Oh, whatever.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Ah,
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
she was in the bathroom. What? How does that change
That
anything?
makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something
Exactly.
about the body
See?
itself, not just her hair.
Kyoko and Byakuya would make a great team.
Yes, very true, very true.
With some
Okay,
Chad voice.
then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Oh, yeah.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
Yeah?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
I would indeed.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka
No.
was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
Yeah.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
They did, because the doorknob was
What do you mean?
Unhinged? No. Unscrewed? Unscrewed. Yeah. Wait, when did they get full voice lines? They got full voice lines during the class trial. And then I have to do all the other talking, and my voice is in pain.
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
No? Clear evidence left behind. Oh, was it the... Oh yeah, I just said that. I just said it was the stupid doorknob. Where is it? No. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright. Ah!
I got it!
I got it!
Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Oh, Yasuhira, that's his name. Why am I forgetting that?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
It means that there was a struggle and the killer couldn't get into the bathroom.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
Oh yeah, that's...
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help
Why
you
is she
understand.
smiling? Why you gotta be like that? Is the key point here? Is we don't want non-stop debates. I think I'm good. I'm gonna regret that one time because they're gonna be like, what the hell? I don't know what to do anymore. That's been broken. Okay.
The incident took place.
Wait,
in
why am I
Makoto's
losing health?
room.
Why did I lose health?
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Okay.
She then fled into the
Nothing wrong with
bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Why?
Because Sayaka had locked it.
Ah! You guys, bathrooms don't have locks.
No, it's wrong.
Bingo. That's right. That's right.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locked bathrooms, right?
Yes. Now that you mention it, that is true.
That is true.
Why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh?
What are you talking about? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right.
I don't understand how it's possible, but
Monokuma
whatever.
over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Monokuma theme. I just want to listen to this. The music for this is so good.
But you know, you're
You're
supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have
Why am I
such a
reading it? Sorry, guys.
cruddy door, that's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck.
Yes.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
That Sayaka was in the room? Sorry, I skipped that part. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crimes that they didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it!
That's
Claire
right.
must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
You're assuming it's a guy.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Ah.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
Exactly.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
Exactly, thank you.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
I suppose.
That is a definite possibility.
So disappointed.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Yep.
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Thank you. God, Toko's been this whole time like, yeah, they're working together. Oh my god. Makoto's the obvious killer.
Okay,
This is
then
what I've
who
been trying
did
to tell
do
you,
it?
see?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Yes. Oh my god, he actually did it. He actually did the voice. I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
But what happens if we can't
I
decide
love that
on who
voice
we
so
think did
much.
it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
So good.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious, guys.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Why is everyone so mean to you?
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
Yeah, everyone's so
It's
mean to her.
fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
That's a good question.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
It would have to be let in, right? Because there was no scratches on
Maybe
the original
Sayaka
door.
just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Really?
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Well, no, because she's like, oh yeah, definitely won't let anyone in, no matter, even if it's you.
No, that can't be it either.
Yeah.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Man, Hirofumi's creepy, but man, he's growing on me. Like he has such a he has such funny voice lines, such a funny voice that just even if he's being creepy sometimes, I can put up with it for how funny his voice lines are.
Oh, why exactly can't that be it?
Why exactly? Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That was the answer right there. Switch rooms, right? Sayaka let someone in because, oh boy. Was it switching rooms? On the night of the murder, Makoto and Sayaka traded rooms and room keys. When the victim was discovered, Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch window and someone then to force her way into her room, and she became frightened this way.
I got it!
Yeah, there we go.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? There you go.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
What?
Huh?
Why?
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
What benefit would that give
I
her?
know you
Yeah.
don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
The only benefit is that she wouldn't get killed in the middle of the night. That's the only possible thing I could think of, is that there was less risk posed to her. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appear.
Oh
What?
man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows.
How did you...
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Wait, meaning that Sayaka used it.
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Nope.
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
I want to make a comment about how how stupid Makoto is, but then like, it's like a 50-50. Like, yeah, it's kind of stupid, but also at the same time, it's just whatever.
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
How? Why would she leave though? It makes no sense.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what man could resist?
You know, he keeps having funny lines and then it gets creepy and then my respect for him goes down.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
No, you know what? Never mind. Fumi's awesome.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Yeah? Well, no, we can't be sure unless someone has it still.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Well, no, obviously they are. What? Why wouldn't they?
What makes you say that? Would you like to hear what I have to say?
No. Shush.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Okay. Oh, we're back at it. Isn't there 3 different soundtracks for this one segment? Dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yeah.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Okay.
So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Bam! Yeah!
No, it's wrong!
I still don't understand it, but I just shot it anyway.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yeah, that really freaked me out.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
Yeah.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Bingo.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
It was Sayaka.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
The only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew that we'd switch rooms, Sayaka.
I got it!
Yeah.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about, blah blah. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. But the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, right?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Right.
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that,
Yeah, I'm trying to think about this now. This is like, because why would she want someone to come into her room if she was scared? Kyoko might be on something with her lying about being scared. Oh man. Okay, my guess is that she got. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. She couldn't handle the pressure from like with the video, and she wanted to call someone to Makoto's room, kill them there, and then pin it on Makoto. That's my guess. Cause why else would she call someone? It makes absolutely no sense. Unless, even if she wanted to talk to someone, it just wouldn't make sense. That's my guess of what
First
she
need
wanted
to
to do.
understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
But I don't know what
That's
else
where the answer
happened
lies.
after that.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes?
Yes.
Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
I guess so, but
That
when do you find
reminds
out?
me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yeah, because there was scratch marks
Oh
on it.
yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
And how the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because it had glitter on it. When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Can't you just select Sayaka's wrist?
I got it!
Yeah, so what?
All you
Doesn't
have to
matter.
do is take a good look at her
Her
broken
broken
wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
There's glitter on
Right
it.
there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room and what led to Sayaka's death, that's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about you know what? I'm gonna learn about this just in case. Are you getting used to nuns? Yep. God, why is their case photos shaking so much? Like their face? It's because they're, yeah, it's because they're emphasized and they're yelling and something like that usually. I believe that's what it is. It's usually, if it's like zooming in on their face really fastly, fastly. I'm sorry, guys. If they're zooming in and out on their face fast, that means that they're just, it's supposed to be like an exclamation. It's supposed to be exclaiming something is what I mean. Starting with the next bay, it loads multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. Press Q, blah blah. Oh, Q key. Okay, not scroll. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet, or you can use the mouse wheel. Okay, there we go. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the thing for a person in time after the mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Oh boy. Replica sword sheath, kitchen knife set, replica sword. It's the replica sword one. It's one of the two.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Okay, let's do this
And
one
that's
now.
when the first blow was dealt.
Okay.
The sword-based sneak attack.
Oh, I don't see what
That's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Correct.
So she tried to fight back.
Mm-hmm.
She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that
I think it's
one
this one.
too.
And that's exactly what
Okay,
happened.
it's this one at Toko's statement. Because she didn't grab the kitchen knife. I don't believe so. Because there were scratches on it. A sword quite
When the fighting
damaged.
broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
Okay,
A sword-based sneak attack.
that's fine.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
Correct.
So she tried to fight back.
Here.
She grabbed the
Ah.
knife she had hidden away.
What? What, you think something I said is wrong? What? Damn it. What?
When the fighting broke out,
Okay,
the culprit grabbed the sword.
okay.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
This one? What?
No,
Really?
it's wrong.
What's wrong with that?
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Oh.
Why not?
Because the sword's sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Not gonna lie, for a while I thought that the doctor's jacket arm was a rat pit.
If the sword was
What?
used first, there wouldn't be any explanation
on,
for
man.
the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the
I just
sheath
see
first,
it, and then
right?
I'll know what you're talking about.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Right.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
That seems like it would be really hard to do though, right? If you're holding a sword, think about it, if you're holding a sword and someone has a really fast and quick kitchen knife that they're just like stabbing you with, or like, you know, just, they're not slashing, I suppose, I guess they're just thrusting it like at you. You're holding like a sword? How can you possibly defend that? I feel like that'd be really hard to do.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Dodge. Yeah, I guess you could dodge, but at the same time it said there was a scratch on it. Okay.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
You ever play Elden Ring? I haven't played Elden Ring yet. I'm thinking about it, but then a lot of people are playing it, so I don't really know if I want to do it on stream or if I just want to play it on my own time. Also, it's expensive, so I don't know.
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
No, but what is the bathroom plan?
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Because her hands didn't have glitter on it. So if you want to use a sword for the body, you have to touch. The broken wrist of palms.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean.
Exactly.
So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palm?
I just explained this 5 minutes ago, Aoi.
Like I said
This
before,
is why Coco
the
says
gold
idiot
coating
tomorrow.
on that sword comes right off.
Okay.
In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
What? You're running away from a killer. You open the door, close it. They try and like jiggle the doorknob and they can't get in. And then you're just like, oh yeah, let me just wash off my hands. Hold on, I'll be with you in a minute. Just getting this gold off my hands. lick the gold off her hands. What? What is your thinking there, Toko? Who's gonna do that? Oh wait, shoot, my hands are dirty. I can't escape a killer if my hands are dirty. Let me just... Shh. Happy birthday to me. Like, come on, man.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Yeah,
Why
seriously.
do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, it's because I think you're an idiot.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the back of my knife. Well, water can't remove her. She's afraid of water. She's afraid of water? What? The water was off. Yeah, the water was off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
What
right?
do you have to use the washer at night? You just don't wash your hands? That's disgusting.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Okay, you.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like
Aw.
a big fat ugly donkey.
Hey, don't roast Hifumi like that. Hifumi's my man. What do you mean?
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
How dare you? Hifumi's my guy. It seems that Toko has not taken a shower.
Insult, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. Hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have had been the one without the sword. Wait, it would have to be Sayaka because she didn't use the sword.
I got it!
Yeah.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
Because she grabbed it? Yeah?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
I'm telling you, this my prediction.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Boom. Play the video back 20 minutes ago. I said this. My brain's so massive.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed.
Provocation?
These are all the actions of an assailant.
Boom. Thank you. Massive brain.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was
What
the
the
one
hell?
who suggested you two switch rooms.
Makoto? Makoto? Not even what? Makoto? What? You make you sound like mac and cheese. What the hell are you talking about?
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Oh.
That is a possibility, is it not?
I told you.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
Told you.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
I don't have any other predictions after that, but that's pretty much it.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying.
Makoto. Stop saying Makoto.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Is that how you're supposed to pronounce it? And I'm just saying Makoto because it's... No, because they pronounce it Makoto and like Sayaka pronounce it Makoto. Everyone else pronounces it Makoto. So what is Makoto?
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
Double
So
indeed.
all that's why she switched the names?
Indeed,
But
indeed.
doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Quintuple indeed.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm
Yeah.
sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
That's hot.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A unforgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end,
Mondo just getting
her
it.
plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Indeed.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
Makoto, you don't want to believe it. It's true.
Because...
My prediction was correct.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the
I forgot he was here.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all
Shut up,
just
Mark.
because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah.
What? There's a
we gotta
time limit?
decide Who you think did it?
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
That's fair. Hey, you know what? You can't punt him because of what happened to Junko, right? We know this. We can't kick Monokuma. Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? What? You're free. What? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? Makoto's like, I can't believe Sayaka would do something like that. It can't be true. I just, me and Sayaka had been friends for about 4 days at that point, and like, she's always been like, I always wanted to talk to you, and then we got motivation, and then she was like, can we switch rooms? And she was afraid, and she was helpless, and I was gonna be there. Like, shut up! You're free. You're innocent. Everyone knows it now. Just, who cares? Why? Why go this far? I mean, as far as clues goes, there's nothing left. Yes! Because obviously that's what she was planning. Dying message. Okay.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Can I do
Very
that?
well. Then let's review all the clues we found up to this
That's
point
also
one
not a
more
problem.
time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die!
Jesus.
If
Okay.
we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Alright, relax. We got this. It has to be... Yeah, it has to be Leon's
It's easy
statement.
just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Bam! There it is.
No, it's wrong. There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Dining? What?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind
Sayaka's
her.
dining
remember?
message.
11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Why didn't they play at the start? Wait, what? You mean why didn't they bring a clue at the
Before we
start?
get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message. I can prove it. Left index finger. That should be a very important piece of evidence. Yeah, it's a dying message, you think, right?
I got it!
Left index finger, because
Her
there's covered in
left
blood.
index finger had blood on it.
Bingo.
That could only be because she
Bingo.
used that finger to write the message.
Thank you. It happens so often when I'm just like, really? Are you kidding me? I don't think you were here for the last episode. For the last episode, Kyoko, the one with the purple hair, was on the ground, like in Makoto's room where the crime scene was, looking at all the evidence, looking at the ground very carefully. And then Makoto like leans over and he's like, did you lose a contact or something? It's a scene of the crime. What do you mean? Why would she lose a contact there? How is that even possible? Like, it's some of the stuff in this game just so stupid. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Some of the stuff in this game is golden and like just should be cherished forever. But at the same time, some of the dialogue in this game just wants to show how stupid everyone is.
I see.
Or no,
She
how
broke
some
her right
people
wrist
are.
during
Like
the
10 of the
fight,
characters.
so she'd have
But
to
that's
use her
probably
left
fine.
hand to write.
Like Taka, Byakuya, Kyoko. Who else is there? Makoto isn't. No, Makoto's. Okay, no, Makoto's pretty stupid. Who else is there? There's only 3. Who else is there? Who else is there? It's smart. Chihiro's pretty smart. Not necessarily dumb.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever,
We tried
right?
that already.
You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers. Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Hey, what?
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1 1, look less like 2 numbers and more like 1 letter?
An N? Because of that one, like, half
You're
streak
right.
there?
The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1 1, but...
No way. No way. Wait, hold up. Flip your phone upside down. If you guys are watching on a phone, flip your phone upside down. Oh, no. 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 I'm no. 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 He's my favorite. No. He's my favorite character. No, he's my favorite character. Come on. Why does it always
Looking at it
happen?
now, you could also read it as an N.
Oh, what's always happened to me? My favorite character.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our brain cells are really getting excited now.
Yeah,
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
No. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
What? Why do you... Kyokuji and Byakuya just have to sound smart for whatever they say. Yes, it would appear if you change this image angle. Rotate the image 180 degrees. There, you will find what I hypothesized earlier on in this trial. Instead of just saying, hey, flip the image upside down. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
God. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
No.
Huh?
No, she didn't.
You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
She didn't. I don't believe it. No. It's crystal clear. No, she didn't. She didn't. Sayaka, why you got... no. No. It's not Monokuma? What? Why not? Can I just... No. No, I don't wanna.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Really? That's your argument? No, Leon, have a better argument,
No,
please.
it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
What do you mean?
You know what
No, we
I'm
didn't.
talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of.
Is it his shirt? Is that his? His wrist? Burnt shirt piece. A piece of burnt cloth, yeah.
I got it! You mean
Leon.
the burnt shirt piece I
Come on,
found laying
man.
on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Hey Paige, welcome to stream. My favorite character is guilty. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white
I
button.
hate this.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
I'm so sad.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to
There's
all
no
the
way.
riddles are
It
right
was his
here.
name.
Yeah, I think so.
If it's somehow Hifumi, I'm gonna be so sad at the same time. I'm gonna be happy that Leon's alive because he's still my favorite. But Hifumi's like also growing on me because he's like, you know, he's still a funny character. There's something about reintervention, blah blah blah. When it was disposed of, where it was disposed of, how it was disposed of, where or how. It's one of these two. When doesn't matter. But it's one of these. Where is disposed of? Why? The trash room? Where? You guys think where? Where the ship was destroyed. If you can focus on that, it's a little unclear. Where it was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the hell is that supposed to make anything clear? Oh, great. Well, thanks a lot, Paige. The burn remains of button-up shirt, which the killer was able to get rid of. So it's how?
I got it!
There we go.
If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Why would you say that?
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Oh, it could be Hifumi. Right? Because Hifumi's on trash duty and he has a button-up shirt as well.
You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There's another way to use incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. Ow! What? I mean, his name is pretty obvious. Shattered crystal ball. Plays a part in
The
this?
key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Oh!
No, it's wrong.
Why is that?
Hold on. I think think I know how someone could dispose of the
The
evidence
fence is so
without using the
small.
trash
How
room
is that
key.
possible?
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
$1 million glass ball.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was roll it, divine with it, throw it. Rolling it, the switch was high up, so it had to throw
I
it.
got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw that through a gap in the gate?
Yep.
Remember what you said before?
Wait, how is that possible? I thought it was so. I thought the gaps were so small. Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was all last that was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Yeah, of course.
Fumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Again, I thought the gaps were really small.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
Uh-oh.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
Is not
Could
possible.
someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Why didn't my guy wait for cleaning duty? Because there was... I don't know. It wouldn't have to be much of a challenge after all, because the killer... Oh... It wasn't... Oh, no! No!
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing argument once again. I know what this is already, so I got this. Closing... Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this person comes to the door outside. Sayaka's over here. This person comes inside. Says, I guess he says something to her? Oh wait, how do I move this? Oh, there we go. It says something to her. She gets ready to attack. Tries to attack supposedly Leon. And what goes here? This one? And this one? Oh, wait, yeah. She attacks again. And he's there to block it. Then he has the sword, hits her wrist, disarms her. And then, oh, whoops, wrong button. the knife falls. Yeah? Wait, but this is the same picture that's here. Is that right? Alright, Act 2. She runs, shuts the door behind her in the bathroom. He tries to open it. She's obviously not washing her hands like Toko said. But she's scared to death. Quite literally. Wait, no. This one. This is the one. Yeah, this is the one here. Because she's scared of the sword. Then she runs in the bathroom, and then he still has the sword. Okay. Oh, we can do that. That's kind of cool. So now she's in the bathroom. Is it this one? What? Did I skip a page? I did skip a page. Okay. He goes inside the washroom, stabs her, and then... Wait, is this one not used then? Is that what it is? Oh wait, no, this one is not used. Okay, she writes his name. She's currently dying slowly. Writes his name, the name's there. He's thinking, let's get rid of stuff. That's where the lint roller comes in handy. He cleans up all the supposed hair. Incinerator comes along. And he has to ball up the shirt and throw it in the... Wait, what is this? Is this the... No, this isn't the glass ball. This is the shirt. Right? Yeah? He throws it. Oh, wait, what? Oh, he activates it first. Yeah, glass ball. Right. Sorry. So he has this. He activates it first, and then he throws the shirt in. Okay, that connects. Starts it up. Balls the shirt up. Then tosses the shirt in. And then the shirt melts off. And then it's stuck there while he walks away back to his room. Okay, I'm just gonna review this real quick. Walks in, sees her, she attacks, the sword's behind him, he grabs the sword, unsheaths it, trying to attack her again. She runs into the washroom, he unscrews the doorknob, writes his name, stabs her, she writes his name, watches her die slowly, because that's how sick Leon is. Leon, my floating line. I know. I don't want it to be Leon. He cleans up all the hair, chucks the glass ball, starts the incinerator, balls up the shirt. This piece burns off, and then he walks away.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
Oh, they review it anyway. Sorry, guys.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
This art must have taken so long.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
I thought that said finding herself concerned.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it.
Oh, the soundtrack is so good. All
Sayaka
the
knew about that
soundtrack
because I
in
told
this
her.
game is so good.
But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
Oh, that's creepy.
And stabbed Sayaka.
Oh.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
Oh man.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Was Sayaka the pop star? Yes, she was. She was the ultimate pop sensation. Oh
First,
boy.
they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
I'm just imagining how crazy that must be. Just like Leon takes off his shirt and then he's just like, oh damn, we should do something about the hair in this room. So he just ends up cleaning Makoto's carpet with his shirt off. That just sounds so weird under any other
They wanted to make sure they
circumstance.
got rid of any trace that had ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Man, I'm just thinking about how crazy it is to come up with such a complex case and then put it into a game and then have someone solve it. And oh my god, it's so weird having someone be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna make a game that has all these clues, and it's so much detail and thought that goes into this.
For any normal
Oh my
person,
gosh.
that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Oh, that's cool.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Oh,
But
man.
there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon, why? Man, I like Leon. Come on.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
Come on. God.
You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yeah.
Do I
do.
object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the evidence?
Literally everything I just said?
Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Really?
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I assume that was coming. Of course you don't have it. I have it. I have the evidence? This bullet time battle is about... Yeah, I need to know about this. I have no idea what that is. Sometimes in a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. I love that. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements time with the rhythm. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay. Dot. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked on to with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Oh, that's gonna be hard to do. That one. Okay. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Why? Do this consecutively and start a combo. Keep this going on the shade a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get it into a tempo down situation. Tempo changes, so is the time for hitting each button, so watch out for that. I see. Don't damage your opponent in the weak. Okay. That's when you can press the left mouse button and shoot. Okay. If you do the statement fast enough, you'll come out victorious. But just before, if you implement the gauge 0, you amount of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, this is gonna be hard to do for me.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own, which was...
I refuse to acknowledge
Oh.
you. You're stupid. Stupid.
I have to show the indisputable evidence that Leon is a killer. I need to figure it out. Oh no, I'm so scared. I don't want to fail this.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lied. Shut up.
Oh, yeah.
You kidding me?
Hey,
Not a chance.
this beat.
You lied. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Break.
Stupid. You lied. Shut up.
Oh, yeah, okay, I made it.
Where's your proof?
Bam.
This should prove it.
Oh. That last tempo was way too fast.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid.
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
Oh, Leon. Aw.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
No, Leon. Why? I'm like, no, he's my favorite character. Damn, okay. Not bad. 183 points. Sweet. Nice. I mean, rank A, but... Man, I got a giant L on that. What do you mean? No, don't give me an achievement for that.
Looks like you've reached your
Favorite
verdict.
character.
Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Making the right choice, but I don't wanna.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Can I actually vote so I don't have to vote Leon? No. Uh-oh, looks like he got it right on the money. The blackened, in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata. ... And we're back to the sketch black kind of beard thing. Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Yes, you did. It was kill or be killed.
So that's why
I killed her first.
none of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. There was a complete chance that I wound up like this.
Just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? ... Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, if that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me, but even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Yeah, true. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using it. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew.
I understand, I really do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as it was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Yes, thank you, because you would have been dead too. Her grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room, then you came all the way back into the bathroom and killed her. No.
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's
No,
why...
that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you not understand? I can't say Leon is solely the correct blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. Swa? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind. Uh-oh. Do you like your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and... See, Wills, chills, kills? Let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishments.
I'm begging you! Please! Don't do this!
No, Leon, I want to just give him a hug. Leon, I'm sorry. No, I know he's a killer and everything, but come on, man.
Hey, come on now.
That's my favorite Monokuma line, by the way. Hey, come on now. No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Aww.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Why am I dropping frames? What? I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
No!
The fact that he's screaming, that's just... Oh, that's horrible. Oh god. Oh jeez. Is it a machine gun? Oh god. These 1,000 blows. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, I can't call it that. What else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my My adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep on doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties to the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if we get every single one of you. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Why are you doing it? I can't even say that sentence. Somebody's going to me. Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a upstanding young citizen?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together. You don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because of more than one of you decided you want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this place, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you all learn the mysteries of the school, you're thinking what games for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Thrills, chills,
Anyway,
kills!
Let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I've said everything I got to say. I like to save some of the fun for later. And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. ... It's about Sayaka, isn't it? ... I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you could never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way that you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. ... Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others will never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Oh, excuse me. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. ... No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. ... So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. And she said that. She revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, ... I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Huh. I don't want that. Yeah, save that. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. It's gone. Dot dot dot. She really is gone. Dot dot dot. It's almost like there was never anything there to begin with. Every last sign of Sayaka's existence has disappeared without a trace. It's just like you said. After the class trial, before we took the elevator back up, Monokuma told us.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Since the class trial is over, I'll go ahead and dispose of all the corpses.
What are you gonna do?
It's okay, no need to thank me. Just seeing your delighted smiling faces is thanks enough for me. After all, nobody wants to look at a rotting corpse every day. That can't be good for your health. Wow. I didn't even have time to mourn Sayaka and Junko's deaths. I'm sure that's exactly why he did it. It's a bad joke, a sickening dream, but I have to accept the reality of it all. I headed back to the dining hall to meet up with the others. Sorry I'm late.
So,
Hey, are you okay, Makoto?
Listen to me!
You take your sweet time. I was just about to go get you and drag you back here. Sorry. So, what happened? Was your room fixed up like you said? I imagine it'd be pretty hard to sleep with a rotting corpse in your bathroom. That's too soon, man.
Hey, come on.
Jesus, why would you say something like that? My room was spotless. There wasn't anything left. Like the whole thing never happened.
I see.
It must be tough staying there, knowing what happened. Why don't you just stay in Sayaka's room? While staying there... Okay, well that's just a little bit creepy. With her scent still hanging in the air, that would hurt just as much. Plus, I've decided that I can't turn away from her death. Makoto. Hey, cheer up. Being depressed isn't gonna help anything, right? If you all work together, I'm sure we'll find a way out
You
of
got
here.
it!
So everyone just try and cheer up and get back on track. Is that honestly supposed to make us feel better? Huh? Well, we were already working together, and yet someone was still murdered. Anyone could betray us at this point. Now that it happened once, it's a question of when, not if, the next one takes place. Yeah, because Sayaka made the first move.
Well...
But if we work together against the mastermind, nobody will have any reason to do something
Stop
like
talking.
that. Keep telling yourself that. I'll be over there, and I'll be over here in the real world. Working together, fighting a common enemy. Like it or not, it's not that simple. What do you mean?
Are you okay
The
with this?
mastermind seems to be much more powerful than we ever suspected. They took over Hope's Peak, which is supposed to be well defended, then modified to fit their desire. Or modified to fit their desire. There we go. They created Monokuma, which seems to be incredibly advanced, and they're providing for our every need. And the cherry on top is the execution we witnessed.
Honestly.
Everything has been planned down to the last excruciating detail. This is not the work of your everyday psychopath. Defying them may be too great of a risk.
So then,
Then, what are we supposed to do? Anyone who truly does not want to escape will just have to follow the rules. In which case, the only option is to deceive those around you and win the game.
No.
Excuse me. No.
What?
No what?
I can't
I don't
take
want
it.
to live. If it means killing someone else to do it. I don't want to kill anyone else.
Huh?
Anyone else? What do you mean?
It's
Leon
because...
died because we all voted for him, right? It's no different from us killing him ourselves. But
So,
if we hadn't voted for him, then we all would have died instead, right? That isn't what you wanted, is it? ...
So it would seem.
She's right. If you keep that kind of blame on yourself, it'll turn into a full... Stop it. Chihiro, listen. You're not to blame. Not you. Not Leon, and not Sayaka. The mastermind is responsible for everything that's happened. We have no choice but to vote. I can't even imagine what would happen to us if we refused. And in the end, it was Monokuma who ultimately killed Leon. Don't waste any of your anger on yourself. Don't waste any of your anger on yourself. Instead, direct it at the mastermind. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Oh, and one other thing. It was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and justify what you did. See you, don't see you, see you. That's about how much I can see you, even when you try to hide.
Okay.
Now pay attention and remember this well. The burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware of your actions.
Bear buns.
Order and stability rely on the sacrifice and responsibility of everyone. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What was that just all about just now? What he's saying, it's our fault what happened. Was he saying it's our fault what happened? That's pretty cruel, man.
Don't fuck with me.
Who does he think he is? And so the day drew to a close, a tense, maddening day that saw the deaths of 3 classmates, Sayaka, Junko, and Leon. But this is just the beginning. Our despair has only just begun. Boy's life of despair. I woke up the next day to Monokuma's normal morning announcement. Then he called us all to the gym. What's he gonna do for us this time? We were practically frozen with fear, but Monokuma was determined to get us involved in this little game. And with that goal in mind, he began it.
Okay, lift your arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Taka doing it in the center. And then everyone else just like, what the hell? What is this?
Now reach way up and bend way down. Tighten those muscles. Let's add a little strength, a little speed to those young bodies of yours.
What is this? Stretches? Aerobics? What? What is this? Doesn't this just feel great being stuck inside like this? You gotta make sure to stay healthy. You're the one keeping us stuck inside. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's just my motto. Whoa, that sounded pretty cool just now, don't you think? Did you fall in love with me, or am I just to die for? Am I just to die in writhing agony for? Writhing? Alright, well, guys, now you know the word of the day, writhing. Writhing means making twisting, squirming movements or contortions of the body. So, why did you call us here? Certainly it wasn't just to make us exercise. Just to make you exercise? Just to make you exercise? If exercise makes you laugh, exercise will make you cry. Now, if you keep doing these exercises, you will uncover the secret of the Assassin's Fist. Passed down from generation to generation in the Empire of Darkness, the power can be yours. That sounds like the kind of junk a middle schooler would come up with. It doesn't matter, just get to the point. Did you really call us down here to exercise?
Hey!
Of course not. You think I have that kind of free time on my hands? Okay, so then... I'd like to make an announcement. Every time you overcome a class trial here at Hope's Peak, a whole new world will open up for you.
What the heck?
A whole new world.
You guys?
It'd really suck if you had to live here forever with nothing new to stimulate you. Besides, I know how you kids get these days with your 80. Oh no. I gotta keep you motivated. So go ahead and look around all you want. Enjoy the brave new post-trial world till you explode. With that, Monacan would disappear, leaving us even more confused than when he showed up. But a new world?
Could it be?
Is he talking about a way to get outside?
I wonder about
That seems unlikely.
Piece of shit!
Well, we don't know until we look.
Hey.
Whatever he meant, it seems we'll have to search the school one more time.
You hear me?
Okay, then let's split up and start investigating. When you're done, everyone will meet back up at the dining hall and we'll share what we found. You're basically a one-trick pony, you know that? More like a staple food source. Now let's get going. Seeing his words as their signal, everyone scattered and left the gym. Hey, Crazy, welcome to the stream, man. We just finished the class trial and you missed all the action. Sorry, man. And unfortunately, that's where I'm gonna have to end the episode. I've been going for 2 hours, which is usually the double of a Danganronpa episode. But I had to get the class trial done. I had to finish it. I had to get it out there. I'm not gonna investigate school. I will do that next time. I will probably have a break from this series just for a little bit. It'll be like a filler series, and then straight back to it. But I will see what happens. My boy, my main man. Sorry, Crazy. But my main man, Leon. That class trial was interesting though. I had a lot of fun. It was crazy. No pun intended, but wow. That's the depth and the detail that went into making that. That was amazing. When you laugh, you lose. I will have a laugh, you lose stream maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. If I can get a time slot for a long stream where it's undisturbed and I don't have to do anything, I will totally do that stream. But it's more for stuff when I need like a filler or I'm like stuff doesn't usually go to plan. It's more just like if I have a bunch of stuff planned for a milestone stream or something, like 100 followers, I might do something for that. I don't know, but I've already hit it a long time ago, so I don't really know. Maybe it's too late at this point. Maybe I'll just do a long stream just cause and have fun with it and just hang out with you guys. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Danganronpa. If you enjoyed it, like I did with the class trials and everything, make sure follow and I don't know. Check. I usually don't ask. Wait, 110 follows. At 110 follows, do you laugh, you lose? Sure, why not? But if you guys, I don't know. It feels weird being like, oh yeah, smash that like button. So I'm not gonna do that. Don't actually dislike it because I said that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to know the times that I go live, you can hit the follow button, or you can join the Discord in my Twitch chat, !Discord,